You guys missed everything. I feel so bad. 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 How long was it buffering? Because you guys missed everything. How long when did I start to buffer? At what point did I start to buffer? Because you guys missed everything. How long was it buffering? Because you guys missed everything. How long when did I start to buffer? At what point did I start to buffer? Because you guys missed everything. How long was it buffering? Because you guys missed everything. How long when did I start to buffer? I don't know where this is coming from. At what point did I start to buffer? Because you guys missed everything. Now I think it's fixed. At what point was I buffering? Right at the end. Did you see the lemon bag? Did you see the lemon bag? Did anyone see the lemon bag? The echo's gone. Did you see the lemon bag? Did anyone see the lemon bag? Nobody saw the lemon bag. Then you missed a lot. Then you missed a lot. You thought it was the end. I was going on for a long time. You missed the lemon bag, and probably I'll never find it again. I'm going to try to find the lemon bag because I'm freaked out about the lemon bag. Do you remember the lemon placemats that I bought? The heavy cotton, canvasy kind of placemats. Do you remember those? Well, let me show you. I'm probably never going to find it again. Found a lemon wreath. No, it's tulips. Hold on. You're not going to believe it. I've got to show this to you. They're going to sell out of the lemon placemats for $1.29 a piece at the Christmas tree shops. When I show, oh, here it is. I found it. I can show it to you. You're going to freak out when I show this to you. Think about those lemon, always I gotta pull over. I hope that you can see. I'm gonna check before I even go into the lemon bliss. Let me check that you can see. Okay. Now watch this. Can you see this right here? Those are my those look just like my lemon placemats. And I can tell they're the same canvasy kind of things. 2 grommets. I have a grommet thingy. I can make that bag, and this is just like a burlappy kind of fabric here. I can freaking make that. That's what I can do with my thing. Placemats. Did you see my placemats? I bought 2 of them. I should have bought more, but I said I don't know if I'm going to make a pillow. I don't think I want to make a pillow. Look at that. I can make those with those 2 placemats. Now the Christmas tree shop, now that they see this, the people, it's going to sell out like crazy of them. That's what happens every time I mention something. $1.29 a piece. You would sew them on the sides like that, and then you would sew this piece and make it a, look how easy that is to make that. And you know, the first time I tried to make a freaking tote bag when I was first learning how to sew, they made it so freaking complicated. YouTube makes everything so easy. You can see it, Pitbull. It's right here. Who cannot see this? Nobody can see this? No, I like that bag. I think you guys are delayed. You can't see this? Nobody can see this? I want a decoupage too. We are going to. No one can see this. Sunflower Brown can see it. Evelyn, how are you, Evelyn? I haven't seen you in a while. She can see it. Leisha can see it. Robin sees it. Leah Jane sees it. Whisper to Me can see it. Sharon can see it. Pitbull says it's too small. Come on, Pitbull. You need some glasses. Okay. Is it better now? Can you see it now, Pitbull? The first time I tried to make a tote bag, it was a disaster. But then when I got YouTube, I learned so many shortcuts like using placemats and everything. And now this seems pretty straightforward. There would be a seam over here, then you could put a burlappy fabric. You use that kind of thing that you make when a pillowcase dress, and then you just make a boxy bottom. Get a rivet, rivet. Those are my placemats. Now they're going to run out of them. Everybody's going to be making these bags. Everybody's going to be making them. $1.29, $1.29, and what could this fabric be? Like next to nothing. Lemon Bliss. Okay? Lemon Bliss, guys. They are fun to sew. Lemon Bliss. Sharon's telling me to keep looking. I like it, Sharon. I like it. Anyway, we were looking for the gnome, right? And I saw the lemon bag. And then when I came back, you guys were gone. You guys were gone. It was upsetting that you were gone, because I was looking for that gnome. Now, why is the Blessed Virgin Mother Mary coming up in a search for gnomes at Home Goods? That's not right at all. Some of the stuff that's coming up. Hey, girl. You're looking pretty. Oh, gosh. I have this, but mine is, see this set right here? Cast aluminum. but mine is Hannah Mint, and it's the like a beige color, but it's very similar to that. I don't think that's Hannah Mint. My neighbor gave it to me when she moved. It's a beautiful set. Okay. She gave it to me. My other neighbors gave it to me that bought her house. The neighbor's daughter bought the house. Then the neighbors gave it to me from my other neighbor that really liked me. Who thought, I guess they were gonna, I don't know, keep it, but then they were knocking down the house, so I can't find. It's kind of, no, it's not like that one. It's much bigger. Look, it looks like I've reached the end. It says, looks like you've reached the end. How could that be the end? 2 pages? You like the pink or peach bag. Well, then you can go and find the peach placemats. Ray Dunn. Why is Ray Dunn all over here? We're looking for gnomes. I saw these in the store, these Hip and Hop. This Hobby Lobby looks really slow. Hey girl. I don't know. I can't find it. It's a huge gnome. Who's seen it at Home Goods? Go back and click on the bag. I did click on the bag and it just got big. Look, here's the Annalie dolls that I showed you guys. Look at that gnome doll. Look at this. This looks like somebody's in my house, don't they? Doesn't that kind of look like somebody's in my house making gnomes? Doesn't that look like that other counter kind of, if you look really quick, that I have? She doesn't have door pulls or anything, but real quick, if you looked really quick, you might think, oh my gosh, Carolyn's going crazy making gnomes. If you looked really quick with one eye shut, you might think that was me making gnomes, right? On the other side I used to sit in front of, except I have like poles on my stuff. You might think that's me real quick. Right? You might think it does. You might say, hey, oh, look at Carolyn. She's making gnomes. Oh, that's not Carolyn. There's no cabinet poles. But you might really quick think that was me. I thought it was somebody in my kitchen too. I was like, whoa, what's that going on? Almost, but not close enough. Okay, now. See, Sharon? And then I click out of it and it's clicking save. Okay, click out. Look at that. Son of a nutcracker. What is that? What in the world is that? I thought this was a lemon wreath before, but it's tulips. I go, oh, look, a lemon wreath. It's tulips. It's kind of like this gnome. See, this is Marshall's, but it's much bigger. It's so much bigger, and it was $29. Now I feel I should have got it just to show it to you. It was so heavy, though. It must have been 40 pounds because it was like, felt like it was filled with sand. Here's some, but none like the big, huge one that they have at TJ Maxx. Look at that. Craziest things found. Craziest things found. We should do an episode of that. Everybody should call in with the craziest thing that they found. Look at that. You see this? We could do the decoupage like this. I got some eggs from Marshall's. No, not from Marshall's. They had Martha Stewart eggs in TJ Maxx that were kind of like this, but they had flowers. But I got some eggs from Michael's. Why did I say Marshall's? Oh my gosh, I have this. See this red chair right here? I have these red chairs. I forget what catalog they came from, like back in the day. Oh gosh, one of those catalogs. I have that red chair. And then I have this other chair. It's probably worth $1 million that I got at some obscure antique shop way, way back in the day. It's this tiny little chair. I always dream that they're going to tell me on the roadshow, what is it, that roadshow, antique roadshow, that do you know that that chair came from Scandinavia and there's only 2 of them made, and that chair is worth $1 million. I just feel something about that chair. I think I paid $2 for it. It's a tiny, I should bring it out and show it to you. Where is that chair? That reminds me, where is that chair? I think I put it in, it's in the other room. I have to get it next time. Not this chair, not this one. I have another one. Do you have something in your house that you think they might do that about? Like something you got really, yeah. But we could do the decoupage on these eggs. I got some from Michael's, but I need to find furry fur. Faux fur. See, here's Home Goods, right? On YouTube. They have these huge, but these are not the big gnomes. They're bigger than that. They're kind of like a little bit like this, but even bigger. This lady looks like she made one with a mop. They're huge. And I see a lot of fakers trying to sell TJ Maxx gnomes for a lot of money. These are TJ Maxx gnomes. Okay, this lady's asking $5 more than, but you could go to TJ Maxx and get them. This is at Boscov's, okay? It's 22 inches. It's bigger than this, way bigger. It's fatter. They're fat and they're big. Look, we could easily make these. We're going to make sock bunny gnomes. And the reason they're sock bunny gnomes, I'll have to show you why. Some of them don't have the fur beards, the bunnies. Some of the bunnies don't have that, but their ears come down and they're wired. I'm going to make them. Look at that. Someone's selling a Marshall's gnome. Okay. I can't find it. They're huge. If somebody goes into TJ Maxx, where's Auntie Cuckoo? Auntie Cuckoo, have you seen the huge gnome at Home Goods or TJ Maxx? It's made with sweaters. Please tell me that you've seen it. The huge, huge gnome. It's $29. Have you seen it? Oh, don't tell me we're buffering. Have you seen it, Auntie Cuckoo? Because I feel like I'm going cuckoo. I should have just bought it. You have a Christmas gnome in glitter. You don't need to use the white fuzzy towels. You don't need fur. Use the white fuzzy towels. I have those white fuzzy towels. Really? Really? The white fuzzy towels? I have those. I have some of those. My flying squirrel used to like those. Now I'm thinking of my flying squirrel and feeling sad. Big fat furry faux fur bearded gnomes and sweaters. Have you seen it? Have you? I know. You still have your Christmas decorations up. I don't care. So what? Who cares? I hope she sees one of them. Auntie Cuckoo, can you please, next time you're there, see if you can see the big giant gnome and take a big picture of him? I don't know why. The old me would have put it in the cart. The new minimalist, quasi-minimalist me didn't put that big gnome in the cart. Because I'm being a quasi-minimalist. My friend made me with a red hair beard, Rhonda says. You have seen him? Okay, so once somebody's seen the Snuffleupagus, then he really does exist. Auntie Cuckoo has seen the giant gnome. Have you seen? He's giant. He's $29.99. He's huge. Very, very heavy. He's made with sweaters. Mine that I saw was like a mint green sweater and a white sweater for the hat. What's going on about the Easter gnome? Did you upset someone, Two Scooter? Did Two Scooter upset someone? You saw my minimalist haul? I know, it was bad. It was bad because I was using retail therapy. My friends all went away. Lisa went back to Long Island. J-Bells went back to London. And so I was self-soothing with retail therapy. And we know how that goes. Not well. We all know how that goes. So nobody can really blame me. Nobody can really blame me. You might do it too. I thought it was a great price. Did you buy it? No. Just like me. You were trying to be a little bit of a quasi-minimalist? I should have just got it. Snuffleupagus, no. There's no place like no. No judgment. Mm-mm. I was self-soothing with retail therapy. Thanks, Stephanie. Love you too. I just got to this bit and I saw your haul, the lemon bag and all, no buffering. Good, Anne. I'm glad. I'm really, really glad. I'm just not into gnomes. Well, I'm not into gnomes that much. I once made a girl gnome. I spent a lot of time making it in ceramics class and it was huge. And then the ceramic place closed and they took my gnome with them and I never, ever, ever got my gnome girl back. Probably she sold it and somebody has it in their yard. It was like this big. I worked a long time. That gnome drove me crazy. I paid for that freaking gnome and I painted it and she absconded with it. Now I'm thinking about that and feeling sad. But I'm not but these little cozy little bunny gnomes. Have you seen the bunny gnomes? Well, you've got to get a lot of sweaters. You've got to get a lot of old sweaters to make the ones I'm talking about. But you can't make them with socks because they're too big. But there are sock bunnies. And some sock bunnies are called the gnome bunnies, even though they don't have a beard, because they make their ears like a gnome kind of a hat. And a kind of like a gnome abduction, Rhonda, yes. And then there's gnome bunnies that have beards. You have a collection of trolls. When I get my stuff from storage, I will make a video. I'm going to say that I really enjoy everyone here, so please remember that when I'm banned. Why? What happened? What is going on? Nobody's getting banned. I just never like popular or trendy things. I like weird and off-the-wall things. It was a gnome abduction. Your daughter loves gnomes. It's not even that I love gnomes. Because I wouldn't say that I love gnomes. I love bunnies more than gnomes. You found a homemade gnome out of clay. His hat broke off. I need to glue it. I can't spell gnome. Funny. I want to make a gnome and be able to change his clothes. I can show you how to make a sock gnome and how to make a bunny, sock bunny that can look like a gnome, and then a sock bunny that has a beard. I like to see the faces. The gnomes are cute, but there's no face and just a beard. Well, the bunnies can have eyes and stuff. I know there's no eyes, right? That's kind of weird that the gnomes have no eyes. I don't know why they won't put eyes on these gnomes that they're making, because they don't want to bother with that. You love the alpacas? Everyone said no. No, Joe, no. I'm making the gnomes, and I'd like to make a giant gnome. I'm sure I have a couple of sweaters around here that can be gnome sweaters. You need a family value to buy sweaters like that. They mark their clothes down a little more each day of the week. I think it's Thursday. You mean a Dollar General? Family value. I've never heard of a family value. Bunny gnomes. My dog is wearing a sweater right this second that would make that from World Market with a gnome on the back of it. I thought you were going to say that would make a good gnome. I saw a real life gnome. It's not joking. If they had eyes, they'd watch you. Okay. You guess it cuts costs. I guess. And people don't have to worry. Like, oh, just put the hat down. He has no eyes. Just pull the sweater up. He has no mouth. Because gnomes watch you? Really, Pitbull? Oh. My clock watch... That just reminds me. The battery must have run out because the clock is not watching me. You know my cat clock with the eyes that goes back and forth? My Kit Kat clock? It's not watching me now. The eyes are not moving because Jimmy... Let me see. It looks like the battery died at 20 of 4. Oh, you guys almost missed 3:33. We have 2 minutes. Lisa saw a gnome? A gnome. Yeah, you make a nose, you squeeze a little of the sock, and you rub a rubber band around it. Dollar General is the only store within 10 miles of you. I have to travel an hour to go to a real store. Felix the cat. Yeah, it's called a Kit Kat clock. I have the original Kit Kat clock. They sent that to me for my blog, and they made sure that I knew that it was the original Kit Kat clock. Except no imitation. And now it needs a battery. Make it 444. Nacho friend. How are you today? Good, Daniel. Good. It's classy, but it's not looking at me, Stephanie, because it needs a new battery. Oh, and I have some big news. You're so sick of... I don't like the Dollar General. Honestly, Oh, your mom and you saw a gnome? We have those pictures. You saw that with the third, I think it's the third largest garden gnome in the world at that apple picking farm that we went to with that huge gnome that we take pictures with all the time. I believe it's the third largest garden gnome in the world. That's something to take a picture in front of. Right? You saw that on my Instagram with that gnome. If you haven't, go to my Instagram and see the picture with the gnome, and it's 333. Um, 333. Well, I will make the bunny gnomes together. So now I just have I should tell you something. You have a drinking problem. You just took a drink. You missed your mouth. 333. We will go in a second. I just have a quick thing to say. When Jay Bells was here, we were in the kitchen. She was playing with the dogs. Of course, Sassy, because when we drove up, Sassy and Desi were out on the porch. Sassy was like, this dog is driving me berserk. I want to get in my space. She ran right into her crate. That's it. Which reminds me, I've got to cut Sassy's hair and give her a bath tomorrow. Jimmy says I should put a conditioner on her first, then do that. So I don't know which way I'm going to go with that. Anyway, she went in. Desi was playing for a long time with J-Bells. And then Jimmy was saying that Desi just wants to play all the time, and he drives Sassy berserk, right? So I heard this come out of his mouth. We really have to get Desi a buddy. And then I asked Luke tonight, has Daddy mentioned anything about another dog to you? He said, no, why are we getting another one? I said, no, I just wonder because he said it. Then today, okay, we said we really have to do something with Desi's tear stains because they're terrible. They're absolutely horrid, okay? She's got these like iron tear stains. So now we've got to shave this, okay? Because you cannot clean them from the fur. You have to shave this area, and then you have to stay on top of it every freaking day. The smooth jazz is over. We're into the tear stains right now. So I said, okay. So then just by meaning that, remember that 6-month-old puppy that I wanted that was like a freaking show dog, and everybody told me, no, don't get it because it won't be a real puppy, right? And I said, it's house trained and everything, and it was going to be a stud, so it met all the standards in every way. Well, I was trying to do something before I got my 5th hard drive on this computer. And when I say 5th hard drive, I don't mean I'm replacing hard drives. Let me get that clear to everyone. I have every one of those hard drives still in here, okay? That's what you're not understanding. You guys are thinking I'm just taking a hard drive, taking it out, and putting in another one. This computer has 4 separate hard drives, and I've filled every one of them, and I'm getting the 5th one. I'm not taking any away, okay? What did Jamie say? 7 terabyte? 8 terabyte? What am I getting, a new one? Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. So then I said, well, we should have, the other, she's like, oh, you want to give, he's like, we have to get another one anyway. Angel Eyes, I've heard that. I've heard they changed the formula. I'm very nervous to give my dog something that he ingests like that. I heard that they changed the formula. Brush under the eyes. She doesn't have yucky. Okay, wait. It's tear stains. It's not the yucky, okay, because I know about the yucky. He doesn't get that, knock on wood. He doesn't get the yuckies. It's just tear stains. It's orange. No yuckies. Just the fur is orange and orange. Okay? And the vet said it's from lead, not lead, iron. It's from iron in the tears. Okay? It's bad, don't. You talking about the angel stuff? They sell another tear. Watch video of fun. No, remember the one I was going to get before Desi, and then everybody said, don't get that, it's not a puppy, even though it was. No, because that's not the thing. We don't know. Our water is... No, our water is good. It's not iron in the water. But whisper to me... Okay. You're ordering a cat tree and toys. It gave your friend's dog seizures. I don't want to give him anything to ingest. And I heard that the new formulas and stuff are crap from the reviews. I don't want to use that, Rhonda. I don't want to give her anything to ingest. It's iron in the tears. Right. Hey, Tico. Anyway, the new style Angel Eyes is all natural, made from sweet potatoes. And I heard it doesn't work for potatoes. No. Is it normal for white breeds? Some, but not all. Like our other Westie didn't have it. This other 6-month-old didn't have it. Okay? Sassy, in the same house, does not have it like this. Pitbull, I have to shave it. They say you'll never brush it out. You have to shave it, and then you have to stay on top of it. Why do I have to stay on top of it? Your Westie didn't have tear stains, but your auntie's Westie does. You'll ask the groomer. Okay. Earth bath. Dog eye wipes. Purified water contain natural ingredients like aloe vera, vitamin A. They're safe for dogs and cats over 6 weeks. They have a new product. I think I've seen that Maltese Obsession, and I haven't seen bad reviews on it. I've been looking. I was almost ordering that, I think. And it was bad reviews. Just have to keep her eyes trimmed. I'll sleep on it and I'll look. I've got to get some faux fur. Desi has it, Stephanie. You can only keep cutting it out. That's horrible. That's I don't have a... You're looking at the groomer, Sakura. I live in the middle of freaking nowhere. You're looking at the groomer. Okay, well, we'll see. I don't know what to do. Oh my goodness. I should have got a Scotty dog. They were black. You won't see anything. Really. You get a dark colored dog, it hides everything. You don't know whether they have tear stains or they don't. I don't know, Sharon. That's what my Humbleicious was saying. I don't know. If I ever said that, he'd be like, no, right? But I don't know. His hair is crazy. Try Aldi's baby wipes with aloe. Shaving may grow back coarse. Yeah, the whitening shampoo, but this is more than that. This is like constant. Scooty Terrier. All right. Anyway, we have to stay. Sharon and I are deciding that we have to stay on our schedule for our sleep schedule. So I have to bid you adieu. We've been together a lot today, so we don't want to get what do they call it? Sick of me? Not sick of us. Not sick of me. It's impossible. Just too much, an overload, right? We don't need an overload today. We got to pace ourselves. Pace ourselves. All right, everybody good. I will talk to you tomorrow. We have to do some crafting. Let's start to think about what we're going to do. All right, about the crafting. I have to check sign. Good night. We love you too. And God bless every one of you. Prayers for all who needs them. Stay safe. Be kind. Be nice. Be generous. Be happy. And stay safe. I see you guys. Sweet dreams. Good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. God willing.